G'day everybody, Waltmillsy here, and welcome to a new video series all about Marble Strife Force, a fun little game that we love. What I want to do with these videos on YouTube is focus on, I guess, the positivity of the game. Like anything in life, it's easy to get caught up on the negatives and frustrations and whatnot. And yes, that's generally the way to enact change. But there's a lot of content creators and people out there that do this. What I want to do is focus on the love of the game. We play games to enjoy them, to unwind from a stressful day, a stressful situation. It's an escape. So I think for me, I feel sometimes that's lost. And, we don't just play the game for the game, especially these gacha games where, you can spend a lot of time or money, which are both, huge investments for people. So I get all that, but just there's no judgment, there's no criticism. It's all about just looking at the positive stuff, focusing on that moving forward. So each little episode or captures from my Twitch streams will be sort of unlike that. And I'm not a hypocrite. I do get frustrated and upset with stuff, and that's just gonna come out. But we can check ourselves and focus on the positive. Alrighty, who is Waltmillsy? Well, good question. Aussie bloke, been playing Marble Strife Force for on and off the last 7.5 years. My previous employment kept me away from home and internet, so I was unable to play every day. I've been playing solidly non-stop since March of 2025, but previously to that, I would say 2022, I was like back into it like very heavily with a slight break at the end of 24. And like I said, returning again in March. If you've seen my Twitch, this guy pops up, every now and then. The Walt Guardian. Now, the Walt Guardian was created on the idea that, I could do a funny little cosplay as a Marvel character for it. That's cool. I'm like, there's a lot of characters that I love. And I'm like, who do I look like? And at the time, being a bit medium set / a little bit chubby, podgy, with a beard, and the character of the Red Guardian from the Black Widow movie definitely stood out to me. So I was like, you know what, we could do a Red Guardian cosplay. And my wife bought me one of those costumes for, I think it was for a Father's Day. And we've done a few little streams as the Walt Guardian, and he gets around every now and then. I've sort of, done my MSF content on Twitch around, the Walt Guardian. So yeah, a lot of videos may see me like this, doing my thing in the outfit. There's potentially going to be some new redeems for costumes and whatnot. I do have other costumes. I've got a Wolverine one. I've got a Rocket Raccoon one. And whatever else comes along in our journey. The next few episodes, I plan on doing some stuff like just a recap of 25, looking back, what came to the game, what we loved about the game, because like most stuff in life, I feel, you appreciate the good stuff, for a second, but you can dwell on the the unproductive, the negative stuff a lot longer. So trying to shift that. Obviously this video won't be for everyone, and may even creep on a little bit of criticism, but we'll take that as it comes. On a bit of a journey in 2026 myself, a lot of life changes. We'll cover that probably next year. But yeah, one thing I want to do is keep doing the Marble Strike Force content. A big part of this series, I hope to, like I said, bring stuff from my Twitch channel. I like to live stream. There could be potential of doing live stream on YouTube or other socials as well. We'll see how we go in the future. But yeah, I really love to collab with other players, creators, do CC together, do war together, chat about the game. Everyone's got a different perspective of the game, and I think that's wonderful. So hopefully in the future, if anyone's interested, we can have some guests. If you do not want to be, on camera, on voice, there's other ways we can collaborate. We can have a Q&A session. You can be anonymous. You can be someone who sends in messages and experiences, and I can read it out on your behalf. There's multitude of ways to collaborate and not be directly on camera, which is not an easy thing for everybody. So yeah, that's another thing I want to do moving forward. So one thing I want to work on in 2026 for my content on YouTube is this new player account. So Baby Waltmillsy, it's been active for about 8 days now. I decided to start it early to make use of the very generous offers that we are getting in the game in terms of the holiday season. This is a really good time to return or start, in my opinion, to grab these very generous offers. But we'll discuss that more when we do the video on offers and whatnot. So yeah, we're going to be using this new account just to, I guess, remember for the end game players, like what it was like going through, and looking at different ways to play. Ultimately, you get to choose which way you play, who you invest in, but try to give more of my opinion on, or in my experiences on, why you would invest on a certain team, why you would only go so far, and what are the reasons for doing this. So understanding you as a player, where you want to take your account, do you want to focus on CC, or you want to focus on building alliance with your friends, how to manage that alliance, how to motivate players, how to communicate, how to understand everyone's on different levels, like all that good stuff. We're just going to chat about it and whatnot. So yeah, this is the account we're going to use for that. Sort of track the progress, going to keep it a free-to-play account, and primarily focus on the rework characters. So basically come mid 2026 is, we want this account to be in sort of a healthy area. So can't wait to get into that. So yeah, for those who didn't know me before this video, and for those who do, this is my plan for 2026 with this channel, and we'll see how it goes, put a bit of a different spin on it. And yeah, like I said, just try and be appreciative of the game and have a bit of fun along the way. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will be looking forward to any feedback or any suggestions on how we roll, and I really do want people to be a part of this moving forward. So one little thing that I'm going to add to the end will also be something I'll be looking for feedback for, is more little tips. So without further ado, here is a message from our sponsor. Hello, welcome to Vault Guardian special tip. Tip number 1. Redeeming your free code, don't always use in-game application. If you use the player on web, it works pretty good. But if not, you just go to website marblestrifeforce.com. You click on your icon, you go to play a gift. So if someone says, here's a free code, you look for play a gift, you put in free code, and you press redeem, and you get the stuff in your inventory. If you have any questions, ask any content creator or streamer. Or if not, you go to the Waltmillsy, he good guy, he tell you what is happening. I am the World Guardian, and I approve of this message.